Well, howdy doody. What are we doing now, everybody? What are you doing now? Hey, I gotta take the wife's car. This is a really nice car. This is the V8 5.7 liter Hemi motor. This really is a great car, and I don't drive it. It's a Grand Cherokee Summit Edition, and I know a lot of people probably are like, tell me more about this car, but I just don't drive it enough to tell you a lot more about it, everybody. I've got to get this thing up to the dealership because it's got a tire that's a leak in it. Let's see here. But it needs to be serviced as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and do all that. And I'm trying to show my wife. It's interesting how what she does versus what I do, but whatever. I got to go. I'm kind of running a little late. I've got Brian here working in my shop, taking care of business for me. And Brian's all up for being my handyman on the property, thank goodness. He's a really good guy, so I've been blessed. That's the irony to the world we live in. It's incredible how if it wasn't for Julia dating Brian, I don't know if I'd still have a guy work for me. The business I'm in, it's such the blue collar business that it takes the right person with the right attitude and the right personality to kind of really do what I do, and for me to entrust them to do what they do. So in my world, Brian's been a blessing to come to me, so it's just kind of interesting. But I told those two when they first hooked up and they were going to work together and date together, I said, I just think at the end of the day, you guys are going to hate each other's guts. I think that takes, instead of be like, because they were with each other 24/7, meaning they work together all day long, they're dating each other, blah, 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 blah. And I could just see over time that was starting to wear on each of them. But the good news is Brian, he stuck around. Which I'm so glad. I was concerned that Brian, but I told him this when I hired him. It was so crazy, everybody, is I got Brian lined up to go work at Dulles Dodge as a car sales guy. He never has been a car salesman, but these dealerships will bring in anybody that has the right attitude. They'll bring them in to work at their dealership. They think they're trainable. So what's crazy is I literally helped him get a job at Dulles Dodge. But then I got to thinking to myself, why would I do that? Why don't I have him just come work for me? Would he want to work for me? And he was like, yes, sir, I'd love to work for you. Like, wow, that's very nice of you. But when Julie and him were dating, because they were dating first, he didn't come to work for me. They were dating for about a month, and I kind of evaluated who Brian was. And so I sat them both down in my office, and I said, look, if I hire you, I'm going to put a lot of time and effort into you to learn my business. And if you guys breaking up means that you're going to quit working for me, then I'm not going to hire you. So you just need to tell me right now, if you guys get a relationship with working for my company and you feel like if you guys break up, you don't want to work for me anymore, then I'm just not going to put the time into it and I'm not going to hire you. He's like, no. He's like, no, I'll make it work. I'm like, all right, if you're going to make it work. So the point of that is when Julia and Brian broke up here a while back, there was just some times I wondered if he'd show up another day. And then he called in sick. And I'm thinking, here we go. Here we go. Is he looking for another job? I sincerely thought to myself, I get it because he's not happy that they broke up. And it was more about Julia. For the record, it's Julia really the end of the relationship. And so I just know he was frustrated about that, and I really thought in so many ways it'd be like, oh well, it's going to be me. But what's incredible, Brian opened the door up for Julie to go back to school. So Brian really has brought a lot to the table, not only helping me run my company, but also helping Julia get back on her feet to go back to get educated and go to college, where I don't need her to work for me. And so it's interesting on how things play out in life. This is such a nice car. This car here really is. This car to have 28,610 miles on it, and to drive the way it's driving, because I know years ago, back in the 80s, what I've owned in the 80s, or even, well, in the 90s, maybe later, but man, these Jeeps have always been notorious just not to being the most reliable, greatest product out there. But I mean, this is such a loaded up vehicle. This thing has night vision on it. I mean, this thing is so cool. And let me see here if I can get it. I don't know where that screen is, but you can go all these different screen settings where you can get everything. But yesterday I noticed on how it showed night vision, you know, that sonar or whatever you call it. So I'm not seeing it today. I don't know how to get it to go without crashing the car here, everybody. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, there it is. There it is. And that's so cool. Look at that. Is that badass? I mean, I love that. So you're driving down the road at nighttime, if the deer up the way, whatever. Isn't that so cool? I'm surprised my Grand Wagoneer doesn't have that. I mean, I love that. So this car, this truly is a great car for my wife. And, I mean, she does love it. Now, does it get the best fuel mileage? My guess is I'd have to look and see what it gets. I don't even know, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Vehicle info. Trip. 18.6 miles per gallon. That's not too bad, right? I like that. That is so cool, isn't it? Yeah, so, and I haven't really stayed on top of this car. Like, this car is so dirty. I mean, it needs to be cleaned up, and I just have, my gosh, just so much always going on in my life, and all the cars I own and everything else. I mean, so many years ago, and that's one thing for sure, years ago, I only had X amount of cars. I did definitely take better care of them, but now there's just so many of the damn cars, you just kind of get worn out just even thinking about it. So, and I'm more on page now more than ever. Just freaking, just go to the car wash. Who cares? I mean, it doesn't make the difference in the day how much money you gave for your damn car. I mean, your car's gonna be appraised on whatever the average car is. And it doesn't matter how spotless it is, everybody. It'll be whatever the market bears for the average price. That's what it's gonna be. Only exotic cars, rare cars, does that really change the ball game? And I just keep it going, don't I? So this has adaptive cruise control on it, which, let me see where that one is. Is this it here? Yeah, so this is adaptive cruise. So I like that. Let's see how good it is. It's freaky. I haven't driven this car, so I don't know. I can sense right now it's starting to slow down, because it's got a great amount of distance. So I'll set it for 50. Then I can change how far away I am. So I can go to 2 bars. So now my 2 car lengths difference. Well, I haven't really driven this car. You know, it's incredible. I swear I bought this car like 2 years ago for my wife, if not longer. My wife, like, okay, here we go. So this is where he gets freaky. So now we're stopping. But I don't know if this does a stop and go, meaning where the car comes to a complete stop and then it resumes if you don't sit for more than like 3, 4, or 5 seconds. Now, I don't think my wife, I don't know, I really haven't asked her. She usually takes a Grand Wagoneer for the road trips. So for the record, between the Grand Wagoneer and the Jeep, my wife pretty much have dominated driving. They have close to 50,000 miles on them between those 2 cars. And that's something. Yeah, because the Grand Wagoneer, I think right now has like 21,000 miles on it. So it's basically 49,000, close to 50,000 miles on those 2 vehicles. So like if she just had one vehicle, this car would be at 50,000 miles right now. That's only 2 years old. And that's a good amount of driving. A typical person drives about 15,000 to 17,000 miles a year. So it would basically be close to double what many people do in driving. And the irony is, the pandemic really did change my wife's driving habits where she didn't drive anymore. So that's even more interesting to think to myself how this car, when I bought this car for her, she wasn't commuting back and forth to work every day. I don't even know what year car, what? It's just a 21. What's interesting also is this is a car that a couple, a man and wife, were so much like me, but not radical. But they buy a car, they sell a car. They buy a car, so they bought this Grand Cherokee Summit First Edition. This is the first edition. So they bought it, they drove it, brought it back to the dealership, and I ended up buying it for a nice price. Nothing like a giveaway price, but a decent price. But they do this stuff all the time. But I think they've slowed down. And what's unfortunate, Muhammad Mo, that used to work up the dealership, who was my go-to sales guy, he left. And, he was a pretty good guy to deal with because he always kind of keep me in the loop what's going on. But at the same time, all my sales guys, they know it's a waste of time. Why would you call the Iceman anymore? Because he doesn't have the capability to buy a car. Now, so this is where it'd be cool if this thing recognized lights like Tesla's car does, but it does not. Yeah, so a lot of my car sales guys that made a bloody fortune off of me, I mean, like Derek up there at Kuhn's Baltimore Ford, that guy used to see me all the time. And those, so that's over. All my buddies up there, Kuhn's Baltimore Ford, the GM, Steve, the finance guy, Mark, the general sales manager, Derek, other people there, I'm gone. It's no more. I mean, I'd have to say, unless I won the lotto, I don't see how I could really ever be back to doing what I used to do without paying off, coming good. But then I wouldn't do it again. I would not do what I did again. Yeah, sure. Would I buy a new car or truck or something? Yeah. But I would be doing crazy stuff? No way. Nope. There's just for what? I mean, I myself have shown everybody here on my YouTube channel that for all the things I did and the crazies I did, it did nothing in the end to enrich me in social media, to be a superstar social media person, to make a bunch of money for my antics of how crazy I was buying a car all the damn time. So here we are, going conversations again to keep the channel moving, and that's all I'm doing. Then I'll probably do a video. I don't even know. I mean, is there energy even there? Is there anything even going on that's even worthwhile videoing the guys at dealership to see if what's going on? Which probably it's just the same old in all reality. I'd imagine the average sales guy and dealership guy right now would say, it's not like crazy, it's not like slow, it's just me selling cars. It's the same old thing. People are questioning if they should buy one an hour later, but for the most part, it's nothing like the world's on fire. So that would be my guess. And, what does Dodge have to bring to the market that everybody's jumping up and down waiting for? What does Ram bringing to the market that everybody's jumping up and down waiting for? What's Jeep bringing to the market? I don't even know. I mean, I just don't think there's a lot there right now in those brands that it's anything different from what they already have. If it's new, different, whatever it may be, that would, like when the Hellcat came out, it was crazy insane how many people were pounding on the door to try to get those Hellcats. When the Ram TRX came out, same thing. People want those. The Red Eye, the Demon, all the excitement, all that stuff, it's all gone. I don't know of anything right now, by any means, of the what the Ram, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler brand has where people are begging to buy one. Love to hear somebody on my channel make a comment that, oh no, the people are wanting the SHO, the Ram TRX replacement. Now there's definitely conversation that the TRX, but it's speculation. Nobody at Ram is saying, oh yeah, there's another TRX coming, supercharged V8 setup. Nobody said that. Is it rumored? Sure. There's always rumors. Here we go. It's always interesting about the wife and the kid and everybody else, so it's not on auto. I'm sitting here going, I'm freezing my ass off. It's just incredible how, and it's not synced. So sync. Yeah. You know, it's just incredible. Auto manages the car so much better for manages so much better to keep you at the right temperature. But for whatever, everybody, just doesn't end. Now, I told my buddies I'd be here between 10 and 10:30. I'm supposed to be able to wait around, get it done. Really want to take this thing to the car wash and get the car wash to clean it up. So that'll be the next adventure after this. Now I get this thing toasty warm, and to me they're kind of light on inventory. To me. And are they slow? I mean, what's going on, right? And there's the white Dodge Charger. Either you like that thing or you don't. Alright, so here we go. Go on in here. If Ridge is in. Nope, don't see Ridge. See my buddy. See Mandy. There it is. What's going on, big guy? How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. You staying busy? Seems like it's quiet.
Quiet today.
Quiet, huh? Oh, well. Well, inventory looks the same. This purple Jeep is a forever Jeep. Now, would I like that? Oh, hell yeah, I'd like to have one of those. Am I going to buy one of those? Hell no. So it's so cool. The service writer here is one of the ladies yesterday that alerted me through social media that Gypsy had been found. Isn't that so cool? So the service writer knows me on a personal level. I didn't realize that. And she just said, hey, how'd it go you finding Gypsy yesterday? I'm like, that was you, wasn't it? She's like, it sure was. Wow. All right. Who's in? Who's out? Oh, Trouble's here. I see Trouble. Uh-oh. I'm here. Oh, wow, you got a nice Mustang back here. Hey, look at this here. That's a Camaro. That looks like a Mustang. Yeah, sure. I only wish I could buy things from you again, dude. I can't. I need to win the lotto. When I win the lotto, I'll be able to buy stuff again. So.
You can do it.
I love it. So, is the world on fire?
No.
Come on, man.
Everything's the same.
Everything's the same. Same old, just a different day. So that's what I was telling people on my YouTube channel coming over was I bet you the average sales guy, GM would say it's the same old. There really isn't anything going on radical if you think it is, right? You just got people still buying a car. It's just the same old business.
100%.
You know, it isn't like like every brother's flocking here. It's not like everybody disappeared. It's just the same old thing. With all the craziness that's around us of Donald Trump pissing everybody off in the whole world. Pissing everybody off. Oh my gosh. I know you can't say too much. You're branded. You got a big old,
Man,
branded.
I don't really get into politics.
Yeah.
I think it's all the same. It's all,
Yeah, right. As everything goes through the roof, whatever. So has Jake ever been replaced?
Yes.
Oh, he was?
Promoted off the floor.
Well, that's very nice. All right, so that's pretty cool. Anybody here? Sam's a great guy. If you were looking for a sales position, are you looking for anybody to make sales?
Always looking at sales positions. Absolutely.
Okay, so Sam really is. I'm not embellishing here. Sam is a cool guy. So if you don't make it, it's you, not him. You know those relationships? It's me, not you. Yeah. You break up with your girlfriend, whatever. Right? You just tell Sam it's not you, it's me. All right. And I get I've been around Sam a long time, and I've been around dealers for a long time. Trust me, I've been a lot of guys that ain't like him. They ain't the nicest in the world. They chase people off. You've seen that. Right. Where's Jimmy? Day off?
Yes, today's his day.
Okay. So it's a Thursday.
He's playing golf right now.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he's a big golfer? I never knew that. Did he and Jake golf?
Handicap.
Did Bobby continue the golfing thing, or did he kind of phase out?
No, he's been
So
golfing.
are they meeting up with Jake every now and then, or you even know?
We actually all go together.
Oh, nice. With Jake?
No, since he left.
Oh, jeez. He's
I love
been.
Jake.
No, I know. But he's had a busy schedule.
So the new crew is James, Darren,
Yeah.
Bobby, and I.
Nice.
We try to go out as much as possible.
What's your favorite club?
We go to Chantilly a lot. Chantilly National.
Right. Run.
Look at what are the odds? Again, he gets you again.
Look at me. Don't record me when I have a demon shirt on. Dude, I'm not supposed to be here today. Here's this.
What's up? Oh,
They have another customer on it.
okay.
I'm just.
Yeah, I know,
gotta
right?
Pick up these
When it
fucking
gets
guys
like
from
that.
7-Eleven.
Take that off YouTube.
Does she golf with you? Does she golf with you?
No.
Oh, no, I'm not
Come
a golfer.
on.
I'll be your driver. I'm not your golfer.
Wow.
She
Well-
probably, music, drinks. She would.
Yeah, she did that right.
I can play
She would have
soccer.
fun.
I don't have hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, nice. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
your
good.
your brother doesn't either. It's just a
Perfect.
record. We won't bring that into conversation.
he's
Of how
getting better. He's definitely getting
he goes through all his golf balls. His challenge is how many golf balls does he have to buy before he goes and goes golfing. So you go through 20 or 30 golf balls, one or two for each hole, right? All right. Hey, see you later. Would that be a classic? And he's not here to defend himself, or is he?
Bobby? No,
Yeah.
not yet.
Oh, shucks, man. Ah, dang it. Oh, she forgot something.
The second key, Sam Bobby has the second key.
Okay.
But that one's mine.
All right, so right now, in all sincereness to anybody out there debating a car, do they have another 60 days, 90 days for the same old pricing? Do you even know?
On the CDJR side, it's the same, but Kia and Subaru, everything is the same till June. That's the last thing I heard.
So right now, but for your brand, what did you say? For your
It's the
brand,
same.
till
Pricing's
June.
the same. No, my brand pricing is the same here.
So once you clear out this inventory, the new stuff's not going to be more expensive.
No,
No doubt.
they haven't said anything. They said people can order. They get the same price. It's guaranteed.
Really?
Yeah.
So no tariff effect on these vehicles?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. So
Kia and Subaru have said everything's the same. We'll update you in June.
So they
it's kinda
probably
like
will.
Every couple months.
Yes, so yeah.
They give us an update.
Right. So that brand's probably going to be more money down the road.
No idea.
Now Ford, they're secretly jacking their prices.
Oh, it's for you? Okay.
Just so you know. Have you heard that? Ford's kind of just slithering along.
Yeah. I don't know if they'll raise it that much. I think if there are tariffs,
Yeah.
there's so much money that they make in different areas. They might not raise the cars
Yeah.
that much.
They may absorb
Cut
some of
different
it.
things and
Right.
spread it across everything they do.
Okay. But we probably really won't know till Donald Trump makes his final decision.
Right.
Which one of those we don't even know when that'll be.
No. What was it? 90 days? What was that? A month ago? So we got 60 more days.
Yeah, who the hell knows? We don't know. But I'm surprised. I really like that Jeep.
I mean, he's a good negotiator. He's probably doing all this to negotiate, right?
Yeah, right.
He's negotiating with all these countries and
Yeah.
they come to the table.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, right, exactly. We don't know.
Yeah.
That's the reality. All we know is you come to work today and sell another car.
Exactly, man. No matter who's president, no matter what's going on, we all gotta wake up. We gotta go to work.
All right, so for anybody out there looking for a position of sales, come see Sam at Dulles
Absolutely.
Dodge, Leesburg, Virginia.
Hiring for Kia, Subaru, and Dodge.
Oh, wow. And when is your new Kia store going to be completed?
July.
Really? That'd be nice.
The grand opening will be July.
Now, you're not taking over the
I'm
guys next...
definitely inviting you.
Okay,
The
cool.
grand opening.
Oh, good. I'll go there and help you promote it.
Face painted, maybe.
Oh, my
get the
gosh.
moon
Here we
bounce.
go. I don't think that. Yeah. All right, I'm going to wrap it up with that, everybody. I'm going to really make a long video because I do make them long, but Sam's here looking for help. So if you're interested in selling some cars, trucks, anything, come see Sam or Jimmy.
Buy one or you can sell one.
There you go. Hey, there you go. Yeah. You may come apply to get a job, but then the day he sells your car. Wow. There you go. Thank you. You know, it's crazy. This thing looks so much like the Mustang. Or does the Mustang look so much like the Camaro? Go either way. This is a special edition. Yeah, would I love to have one of these? Of course I would. Can I? Not anymore. Which I guess that's a good thing, right? Nope. No unlocked door. How about that, huh?